Hello TRIGSTAR friends, I'm going to do problem number 1. This is how to do a problem number 1. Every TRIGSTAR exam starts with one like this. This is handheld, so hopefully it's not too shaky, but this is 39.39. I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to circle it because that's like a given. I'm going to tape down this other side so it's not shaking. All right, good. Now I'm going to put, do you notice that BC is 82.56? I'm doing the 2001-2002 test right there. You notice that it says every distance to the nearest hundredth and every angle to the nearest second. If you want to do well scoring wise on the TRIGSTAR test, you need to make sure that you follow that, or else you'll lose points. If it's not rounded to the nearest hundredth here, you'll lose all 5 points. You'll lose all 5 points. So the first thing we need to do is notice that we're looking for side AC and angle CBA. Now angle CBA we can find using simple right triangle trig, because you notice that we have adjacent and the hypotenuse. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, well, the cosine of B is adjacent over hypotenuse. So of course I'm going to use my inverse cosine button on my calculator and do this all one-handed. Make sure I'm in degree mode, of course. So if I'm like, all right, make sure I'm in degree mode. Yes, I am. So if I go the inverse cosine of 39.39 over 82.56, this should give me my angle inverse cosine of 39.39 divided by 82.56, close it out. There's my, now this is 61.503 degrees, but I need to have this in the nearest second. So of course, if you go to second angle to convert this into degrees, minutes, seconds, number 4, go down number 4, or just press number 4. That will convert it into 61 degrees, 30 minutes, and I'm gonna go to the nearest second. So now I go down to here, and I've got 61 degrees, 30 minutes, and 12 seconds to the nearest second. That should be my first 5 points. Now I go back up here and I realize that I need to find AC. Now AC is just the third side. I don't need to trig at all. All I really need to do, of course I could use trig if I wanted to, but I'm just going to use good old Pythagorean theorem. So I know that c squared plus b squared equals a squared, or this side squared plus this side squared equals this side squared, using Pythagorean theorem. So I'm going to go, and of course when I did this whole thing right here, I was using the idea that cosine of an angle was equal to the adjacent over the hypotenuse, which is from right triangle trig, SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. Okay, now I need to find this side using Pythagorean theorem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to realize that AC squared plus AB squared equals BC squared. And I know two of these three things. So I'm going to go, all right, AC squared plus 39.39 squared should equal 82.56 squared. So I'm going to subtract. AC squared should be this squared minus this squared. And I'm just going to go ahead and take the square root of that. So I'm going to go ahead and use my calculator. Nothing's rounded. This is all the numbers that were given. So I'm just going to go square root of 82.56 squared minus 39.39 squared. I hit enter my calculator. There's the 72.557. So this whole entire thing right here went right here, and that equaled 72.557. But I'm going to round that to the nearest hundredth. So I'm going to call that 72.56. And now I have all 10 points. That is correct. I check the answer key, and we'll notice that on the answer keys, they usually give it to us in the form something like this, and there's a perfect match. And I know that I will get all of my points. That is my first 10 points on the TRIGSTAR test, and that is what every problem 1 will look like, and that is how to solve TRIGSTAR problem number 1.